Hey there, Dave Bentley here from Zero Zen Design, and today I'm just going to show you the quick video of what we launched, which is the GravityStripe subscription management plugin for Gravity Forms and the Stripe add-on. This is actually pretty easy to use, and it solves a problem that I think a lot of people have had when they're using Gravity Forms and any of the payment options built in that handle subscriptions. And that problem is that that subscription gets set up and the subscribers have no way of managing that subscription. They can't cancel it. They have to contact you every time and say, hey, I want to cancel my subscription. And then hopefully you stop it in time and so that they don't get charged, or otherwise you got to deal with refunds and all kinds of crazy stuff. So this is a really simple way of doing this. And this will give 3 views. So you'll have the back end management view, so you can view all subscriptions that are taking place throughout the website. You'll have the admin view, so you can actually add a shortcode to the front end of the website and view all subscriptions for any form you want to add into a single table. And then you'll have the user side subscription, which shows their subscription and all the details along with that subscription. This is fully mobile capable, so if they need to go into their mobile device, log in and access the subscription to cancel it, they could do that. Same way with the admins on the front end as well. So let's go ahead and jump into it. In the back end, I have plugins that I've added, and these are Gravity Forms, which is obviously a necessity for this. You have the Gravity Forms Stripe add-on, the registration add-on, and then you've got GravityStripe subscription management, which is in the repository. The registration add-on you want to add so that your users can log in to access their subscription. That's how it works. They'll need to be logged in, obviously, to be able to recall the information from that user so that they can go in and say, okay, this is your subscription, and be able to cancel it. Okay. Once you've got all these in place, you want to make sure that you've got your, I'll just go into forms here for a minute. You want to make sure that you've gone ahead and taken care of the settings for each of your items. So you've got your Stripe feed that's happening, and you've got your user registration feed that's happening as well. And I've just got real quick and simple things set up here, nothing crazy. And then for the Stripe feed, all I've done is I've gone in, set it as a subscription. I've called it monthly subscription. And you can, of course, pull this from any field that you've already got in there. The recurring amount is the form total, and the billing cycle is every 1 month. All right, there is no setup fee, there is no trial. And then we've got customer information, email, and then first name, last name. I've already set this up to my Stripe account as well, which I've just got set up as a test account. So I'll go ahead and get into that. And we'll come back to this in just a minute. Okay, so let's go back to the front end of the website. And what you'll want to do when you set this up is you'll want to create 2 pages, depending on if you want to have your admin access and user access. If you don't want admin access to be on the front end, don't worry about creating that page and adding a shortcode. If you don't want users to have access, again, don't worry about adding a page with the shortcode. But I will go ahead now and show you what those look like. So this is my admin view. So we've got the subscriber's first name, last name, email, the subscription name, start date, amount and term, so it's $10 every 1 month, status, and action. These are all canceled right now, so there is no action, and we are coming out with a premium plugin for this, and there will be additional actions available as well. You'll notice this one right here says anonymous, and this is because for this one I didn't have the user registration plugin activated. And what happens is this is pulling information from a user account that's created. We may be switching this to just pull it from the form information that's submitted, but for now, if you don't have the user registration plugin activated, then this will just pull as anonymous. It will still, however, pull the email address associated with that account. So stay tuned, and we'll probably end up updating it to show the first name, last name of the submitted information. Okay, the user side subscription is very similar. Obviously, we don't display their name because hopefully they know what their name is. We've got the subscription name, start date, amount, and the term, and then our status as well. So these are canceled. Any that they do. So if they start and end, the subscription all the time, then it's always just going to show them a running record of every time they've started and ended their subscription. So let's go ahead and do a subscription, see how this baby works. So I'm going to enter my first name here. Let's do Santa Claus. And email address, we'll do db@zerozendesign.com. My amount's going to be $10, and I'm just going to use some test card information here. 22, 123, and a zip code. This is a good time to tell you that this will work with any of the options available in Stripe now for the fields. So the fields that are on the page that are hosted by your website, which you need the SSL for, those, it supports that. It supports the embedded fields, which are these here from Stripe, and then it also supports the hosted page on Stripe. So no matter what you're using, it'll still record it in your list. Do my name here, and let's submit it. Let that go ahead and run. So here we go. Your subscription has started. You can manage your subscription at any time by going to this link. So this is just a confirmation that I've created, and now they can go over there and they can manage it. If you've got this set up so that it automatically logs them in, then obviously this link will work. If you've got it set up to manual activation, or they have to confirm it through an email first, then obviously they're going to need to take care of that before they'll be able to go to this link and access the website or access their subscriptions. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and you'll see that I've got a new active subscription here, monthly subscription. And then the same thing in the admin view. I've got an active subscription for David Bentley with this address. And if we flip on over to our Stripe dashboard, I'm going to go down to customers. Obviously, these will show up in the payments here. So it'll show you this is my latest one right here. And then if we go into customers, where we used to have to manage all of this type of stuff, we'll see that I've got an active subscription currently going on right here. Okay. Now, if I want to cancel that, the old way I used to do it was from Stripe. But now instead, we're just going to go ahead and click cancel. Now we are creating a in the next update, we're going to have a dialog box that pops up, just says, "Are you sure you want to cancel this subscription?" Because I can already see it now. Like me, I do it all the time. I click something and then realize I shouldn't have clicked that. So it'll just be another way to confirm that they want to cancel that subscription, and that'll be on both ends, the admin view and the user managed view as well. Now we can go back over to the dashboard. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this. And we'll have a new event showing up here that we've canceled. And then down here, we've got our monthly subscription has also been canceled. So here's the events that happened. And of course, let me go back to this real quick. You can just see right here that it is no longer active. All right, so that's these are the front end views of the subscription management plugin, and then we also have an admin view in the back end if you just want to manage all of your subscriptions in one place. Once you add the GravityStripe plugin, you're going to see this Stripe subscriptions link. You can click that. And then we've got it set up so if you have multiple forms that are running subscriptions, then you can go ahead and select whatever forms you want to view subscriptions for. So you've got all your subscriptions in here and whatever status and action you want to take on those. The shortcodes, once you install the plugin, can be found right here in the Stripe subscriptions area. So just copy that and paste it. You'll notice that we have 1, 2, 3. You can, like I said, you can display multiple subscriptions in the same table, or multiple subscription form entries in the same table. You just need to add a comma in between each form ID that you want to display inside of that table. And as I mentioned, we are actively working on the premium plugin for this that will do everything from updating billing information, updating card information, being able to decide whether or not when somebody cancels, it's going to cancel at the end of the cycle or if it'll cancel immediately. And that'll help you with sort of user access to certain areas of your website that they shouldn't get once they cancel. Or if you want to allow them, obviously once they cancel, it just runs out to the end of the cycle. So the rest of the month they'll have access to it. That'll be built into it as well. We are going to have a really, really, really great introductory price on that. That will actually be the unlimited website price, or excuse me, you'll have unlimited websites that you can add to it for the price of the single website. So that's going to be coming once we launch this, and that'll be a very short sale. We'll probably only launch that for 1 or 2 days. So you want to take advantage of that. Anybody who has downloaded this from the repository, we will be putting a dialog box and an update just to let you know, hey, the premium version is out. So you can take a look at all the features of that, decide if it's right for you, and get in on the early access so that you can take advantage of that if you're a developer or you're operating, managing multiple sites. Thanks for watching.